And sometimes you say, oh, I'm so tired, I want to sleep, I want to switch off my mind. But there's no button to switch off.
Assalamualaikum and what's up guys, my name is Faiz and welcome to Anak-Anak Malaysia 2025 and this series brought to you by Eco World. This year we shine a spotlight on one of our nation's greatest strength, which is our health and healthy living. For your information, ladies and gentlemen, at Eco World we are focusing at belonging, connection and healthy living because we believe that these are the pillars of thriving community. It's time to eat more, to live well, to move more and to positive thinking. Dan yang paling penting adalah menjaga kesihatan diri dan juga keluarga. Our theme for this year, Sehat Malaysia. Small change, a big impact. And to talk more regarding the topic of the day, which is mindfulness in digital era, I am not alone. Joining me, we have Mr. Ko. Yeah, Mr. Ko, how are you?
I'm good.
I'm good. Siapa lah, boy?
Yeah, Jabal.
Okay, would you mind to share with us what is your latest schedule? Are you busy with anything?
I'm busy. Wow. Well,
Other than with your personal life?
yeah, as usual. I'm apart from my practice, that's why we are here. And also, I'm also a recreational runner.
Wow.
I run around.
Well, you're meaning that every Monday or Wednesday you have like a community, you go and run around together? Can I say that
Running
way?
and hiking. So we do, we call it ultra running.
Mr. Ko, we always talk about mindfulness in digital era. Nowadays, the moment you wake up, you press your phone. All right, you in the washroom, press your phone. I'm sorry to say, even sometimes driving, right? You feel like, why the driver in front suddenly left and right, holding the phone? Why it's everybody on the phone and how can, not to say skip, we can prevent this from getting worse?
Coming back to the question of, we call it addiction.
Yes.
We get addicted to the phone. We call it the phone is becoming one of our organ.
Correct.
Right? Actually, there are research to show that the information trigger a kind of chemical production in the brain. We call it dopamine.
Dopamine.
Yeah, which is similar to addiction. It does really show that we can addicted to the phone.
Yes, when you talk about digital overload lah, that's the term, right?
Yeah.
When you say it's like an addiction, or you say in a scientific term we call it dopamine.
Yeah.
Right, dopamine. So it will create like a chemical in your brain
And
then
motivate us to keep chasing it.
To keep chasing it.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong. I've seen before people say that when talk about addiction, it only took you at least minimum 1 month for you to practice that particular addiction. Then it's going to become a norm of daily life. Am I right?
Yes. Well, it can be less than 1 month.
Less than 1 month. Yes.
We can do that kind of a habit and we don't even aware.
Correct.
We don't aware that we reach out to the phone when we are driving, as you mentioned. We don't aware that we woke up and then we already reach out to the phone. Check for the social media. And all that. So we keep on chasing for news and information.
Yes, I have a confession to make. Every time, let's say you are chilling, watching, your favorite series. Let's say watching the latest on Squid Game, right? You watch fun or let's say not even 5 minutes. You put your phone at the side, right? You feel I wanna chill, I wanna Netflix and chill, watch movie. You watch not even 1 minute into the series, you're gonna pick up your phone. It's nothing. You're watching at the same time, you're just scrolling, but it's nothing. Yeah, it's, as you mentioned, it's like a norm nowadays. In a way, it affects our concentration. No matter when you are on chilling, doing your own personal thing, or even at work. How does it really impact our life?
Yeah. What you notice is that all this information, there are two
Correct.
things. One is that there is no more boundary. Means that information reaches anytime, 24 hours, and we can access the information anytime. There's no more boundary that, I say I want to chill, you say you want to chill, relax, chill. But then your phone is there, or our boss calling, email, notification, right? One thing, all this information.
Yeah.
Exactly, how does that felt? We ask ourselves. We don't even aware. That's number one. Number two is that a lot of information. That if you look at the world around, what's happening in the world nowadays. And people working in the media. We know that how can we attract attention? Good news sometimes don't really attract attention. Usually, not so good news.
Correct. Hearing from what you're sharing with us, for me I feel like very letih loh. Very exhausting,
Exactly.
right? You feel like one after another, you're not focused on your PC, you're not focused on your tablet, because your phone, on your TV, and it's super duper exhausting.
So two things, there's no boundary anymore. That's okay, leave it aside, one thing. And second thing, the news that we are getting is not really
Yes.
good news.
Yeah, we
not
doesn't
so
know
good news.
is it legit or not? Yeah.
And it's out of our control.
Yes.
Right? You look at what happened in the world nowadays.
Correct.
It's not in our control. But how would that feel? We feel tired and we feel helpless. I can't do anything. But this keep coming in.
So when we talk about you feel tired, exhausting, you don't even know the news is real or even AI. So how does we bring mindfulness into the picture?
Exactly.
Or perhaps before you share with us how do we can adapt to mindfulness?
Yeah.
What is mindfulness exactly?
So make it very simple is that in Bahasa, I look for a translation. They call it kesadaran penuh. Kesadaran penuh,
Yes.
in Malay. Or full awareness. But what is full here? Full means what? Aware means aware what's going on here. Going on here means how can we know we are aware what's going on here? We come back to our senses. The smell, the sound, the taste. Can I feel the air around me? If you're walking, can you feel the air? Just like as I walk in here, about 7:30, I can notice the sound around me, the birds, they're chirping. And you pay attention, there are 3 or 4 types of different birds here just now.
Oh wow, to the accent.
You can notice the difference and you can okay, what kind of bird is that?
I could listen to birds chirping, but in my head was like, I need ice latte or ice americano.
Okay, very good point. What does that mean? Very fast, the mind will I want to have latte, I want to have cappuccino. Immediately it take away our attention to something I want.
Yes.
I want this, I want that. Okay, it's normal, right? So what happens is that immediately our mind get gone back to a kind of familiar, we call it a familiar pattern of what the mind wants, what the mind imagining. I'll give you an example. Just like you mentioned, imagine we are waking up in the morning, I'm brushing my teeth. Okay, I'm brushing my teeth. But when you brush your teeth, usually what happens to our mind? I will start planning. I'm going to meet up with Faiz. I'm going to have this talk. I have this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. We are in the mind.
Yes.
Okay. I know I'm brushing my teeth, but our mind is already working.
Right.
But it takes away from the experience of how does this brushing sensation feel? The aroma, the taste, the water, the temperature. The toothpaste. The taste, the aroma, and how do I brush my teeth? Am I aware or not? Am I aware how my body stands or not?
Yes.
Where do I put my hand? As I appreciate, where do I put my hand? I'm not aware. So it takes away from the awareness of what's going on here. All right. Same with driving. You mentioned just now. When you're driving, either our mind goes somewhere, or our mind go into the phone. All right, and it take away our focus on what's going on here. Okay, and it can accident happen just because of that.
That's
moment.
right, because most of the time, let's say you in a discussion meeting, how long is your concentration gonna stay in a meeting? We say, give example, let's say you stay there, your body is there, but your soul is not present. Am I right? You're thinking, okay, after meeting, this boss, talk, bonus also don't know how many percent only, right? That's what always happens. Same goes with driving.
Exactly.
You're driving, let's say it happens to everybody. You scroll TikTok, everything, YouTube watching, listen to music, even scrolling music also, you can't even make decision which song to play.
Correct.
While stuck in the jam.
Talking about all these things, by just talking about it, imagining it, how would that feel? To you and to
Leo.
Right, lay, right? Or Malay call what? Letih, lesu.
Lesu, betul.
Yeah, that's why we don't aware that how much all this information hitting our brain, you know, and it takes away of our awareness of what's going on here. The mind become very active. First thing first, it tires us, not only physically but mentally. Right? And it takes away our attention of what's going on here. Imagine our parents, you know, a father, a mother, they're very busy, you know, and then you have a young kids coming here. Daddy, mommy, I want to show you my drawing. And then you're so busy. Okay, you know. And before you know it, you're so busy. All right. Before you know it, our kids grow up.
Correct.
And one day they're already about finishing their Form 5 or whatever, and then tell you, Dad, Mom, I'm going off already.
Yeah.
I'm studying already. And then you realize, what have I missed?
Yes, 不知不觉，上大学了。
上大学了. And then what have I missed? You know?
Yeah.
Because I'm so busy. You know?
So we talk about the digital era, right? As we living now, right now. For your perspective, right? Okay, there's always good and bad to everything.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
It's based on how you tackle it. So since that digital is already there. Digital use, it's maybe like overconsumed by everyone in this world. Is there any way that you think that we can tweak a little bit or put a little bit hack instead of bring more harm? We change it to bring more benefit to ourselves. Yeah.
All this digital thing and all this convenience and accessibility, you know, information and knowledge, all that is important.
Yes.
It's important, right? Yeah. And we need to plan, we need to strategize. It's important, right? As long as we have a balance, you know. Yeah. So the question now is that we may not aware that we already lose balance. We don't even know. You know. Yeah. And we get so consumed into our work and planning, and it gets us very tired, right? And sometimes we don't even aware how we feel until one day the body said that I'm done. You know, and it can be a form of illness, sickness, anxiety, because we get more and more stressed. You know, we're rushing, the mind get rushing. And very often what we hear is like, I'm so tired, but my mind's still working.
Yes.
You know, I want to sleep, but the mind's so active.
Yes.
But my body's so tired, cannot sleep.
Yes.
I don't know how many of us will have
it's
that.
like, 昨天拍的那个 video edit 了没有
Yeah.
that kind of thing, right?
Ding, you know.
Yeah. Tomorrow script I already finalized or not? Yeah, like that.
And sometimes you say, oh, I'm so tired, I want to sleep, I want to switch off my mind. But there's no button to switch off. I don't know, I've heard a lot from my clients. You know. So how can we practice that, you know, to learn to maybe switch off, maybe, all right? Yeah, that's one of the practice we call it in mindfulness.
Yes.
So the key is to aware that our focus, our attention, if we don't pay attention to where we focus, usually our mind, our head will go into the kind of thoughts running. It will run on its own.
Yes.
Whether you want or don't want. Or you can close, stop thinking. I don't want to think, can or not? The mind keep thinking.
Yeah.
The mind think for you.
Yeah. It's like, oh my God, I want to sleep. Yeah, this relate back to our team for this year, which is Sehat Malaysia, Small Change, Big Impact. I learned this small hack from my friend, which is a very famous TV host. Because being in front of the lens, like what we're doing right now, you always have this perception of you have to look perfect, you have to look good all the time. You gotta go to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours so that you look fresh, even though you can put makeup, but people can still look your stiffness or you're tired or not through the lens. So, and one thing is they really rely on our gadget, our phone is our alarm, am I right? So every time when the alarm is rang, we're gonna press snooze button or we're gonna cancel it and then we put it by the side of our bed. It's 24/7. One thing I learned from my friend is instead of using alarm from your phone, use a digital clock.
Okay.
Yes,
that's a very good one.
Don't put right beside of your side
On
table,
the bedside?
a bedside. You can put it maybe on a study table or something that is you have to wake up to get up from the bed and press the button to stop it from ringing, and then you can't go back to the sleep. Right? How many times you miss out an important event or you're late because you keep snoozing the button.
Yeah.
The moment you wake up, you feel okay, it's time for me to get ready. And believe me guys, it does work. Just go and get it. You can get it from as low as RM1 only nowadays, the GT.
Yes, that's one way. There are so many ways actually. One way I will recommend is that very simple, You know, before you reach out the phone to answer a call or to read an email.
Yes.
All right, what are you going to do? Take a deep breath. All right, and pay attention to the breathing in and breathing out. Just train our mind to focus on
To breathe.
to just breathe. All right, maybe just to breathe. Natural breathe, nothing intentional, just a general, normal, natural breathing. We just want to train our mind, our focus, our attention to the breathing in and out, just for 1 or 2 breaths before you answer the call, before you read your email, before you read the message. Just that. All right, we call that, that's already interrupt. What is so important? I give example. In few of my clients, very common. We don't even know that we're holding our breath. Why we hold our breath? A businessman, is a contractor. Either the supplier call to chase for money,
For invoice, yeah.
chase for money,
Yes.
or a customer chase for work. So every time you got a call up, and we don't even aware. If you don't believe, you just try. You just try like that. What happened to your breathing?
Oh, you hold your breath.
Try one more time. Maybe everybody can try. What happened to your breathing?
If only you can
You hold
see,
your
right? Everybody behind the lens, like everybody try hold the breath. Yeah.
So we don't even aware that we're holding our breath a lot of time.
Yeah.
And imagine you've got 40 calls a day. 40 times.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
like you're putting a brake on your breathing.
on your breathing. And you don't even know that we're already holding our breath a lot of times.
Yes.
Giving a call or somebody, every time your boss call meeting, all right? Or every time, and it become a kind of common phenomena we notice in the modern day, stress. So why people ask stress make us so bad? Because number one, we hold our breath.
Yes.
We don't even know we are holding our breath. So how can we counter this? All right, every time when you have this, what can you do? Pause. All right, and as we are discussion here, all right, I'm paying attention to what you say, I also pay attention to, okay, as I listen, I also pay a bit attention on make sure I breathe. All right, or while just now before we start the preparation,
yes.
So while you're introducing, okay, what are you going to do? I pay attention to my breathing as well.
It works. It actually works the same for every kind of aspect in
Yes.
whatever we do in our life. Let's say fitness, right? The fitness also, it's focused on breathing. You can work. You can put as much. Let's say we do deadlift. You can put 100 kg, 150 up to you. But if you don't focus on your breathing, it's not gonna work.
Yes.
It's gonna hurt internally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, in almost scenario, we don't even aware, we are in a queue. You queue up long queue, or you're driving in the jam, all right, and then somebody cut queue and all right, or and then,
Mostly we will Mostly we will hate it.
or then you all right,
Malaysian style.
or then you got scolding, right? And what happened to the breathing?
Yes.
We don't even know that we are not. And then you shout already and cursing,
Yeah. And suddenly your high blood pressure spike up.
Yeah.
You
Your
see,
heart
it's,
rate goes
it's how
up.
it's all affect from one to another, right?
So what we're going to do now is that we want to interrupt that pattern. We're going to interrupt, okay, just, all right? And then you can still scold after that.
Maybe after that, you take a deep breath, everything chill, okay, it's okay lah. Maybe
see.
he's rushing, he's want to do number 2, we never know.
Correct. The
Yeah.
moment when you pause that, then maybe things different already.
Correct.
We feel differently, and our mind will feel differently. Okay, maybe maybe it's rushing. Okay, all right.
Yes. So we talk about mindfulness in digital era, mindfulness, right? It's not just about mind. It's about feeling the fullness.
Yeah.
Right.
The complete awareness of the whole body. And of course, we talk about the emotion also. So not just the mind, we are aware about what's going on in
It's
my
the mind, body, and soul.
mind and soul or spirit or heart or emotions.
Yes.
Right. So going back to the feeling, the sensing and the feeling, not just the thinking.
Correct.
So a lot of time we are rushing into the mind because the mind will tell us, oh, I need to do this, and then after that I need to do that, and then on and on and on and on. We are so busy occupying the mind one another, and we don't know how to just pause. What's going on here now? How do I feel?
Correct.
Do I breathing or not? Do I tense up or not? So when you hold your breath, what happens to the body? It tense up.
Correct.
Right? And when you tense up, what happens to the breathing? It becomes shallow. And then after a while, we get dizzy. The more we dizzy, and then all these things go in the mind and the body. Aware that we make sure that we breathe. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, we know. All animals know. Babies, children knows how to breathe naturally. But as we grow up, we get busy. We forget how to breathe properly.
Yes, forget how to breathe. Yeah, it is.
So you just need to go back to that natural state of breathing.
Yeah, we just put a scenario. Let's say you're going now. This is a thing: work from home slash work from cafe. If you've been to a cafe, because as a host freelance, there are times that I doesn't want to feel too cooped inside my house. So I need a fresh air. I need a good coffee. I'll go to a cafe where you realize everybody on their devices. You feel like some sort of tense that is, I would say, that it's happening, that you can feel the energy. It's so tense about it.
Just when you feel that kind of tension, do you notice what happened to you or not?
I also feel like very berat, you know?
Immediately we feel the tension, the heaviness.
Yes.
All right? And check your breathing.
And just be nice to people. Be nice in a way. Let's say, I know you feel tense in a cafe. Let's say the server, the barista serve your coffee. Just say, just give a smile, thank you. You feel a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Of course, to create that kind of environment.
Yes.
We at the same time go back and make ourselves nicer. Right? When the body feel a bit like, then naturally we will be more kind to others.
Yes, as you mentioned, mindfulness, it's about our which is everything interrelated.
It's not aware about the whole thing going on inside me.
Yeah, which is internally and also externally, mind, body, and
Correct.
soul. And we talk about digital usage nowadays, it's pretty overwhelmed. It's like kita macam tertimbun dalam penggunaan digital nowadays, kan?
Tertimbun lah. I like the word.
Tertimbun. Anxiety lah, nak reply WhatsApp on the spot. Macam for me, as you share with us, other than the technique of breathing, don't forget to breathe. Is there any other alternative? Because for me, breathing, yes, people forget to breathe, but is there any other options other than to continue breathing?
Continue breathing, right?
Yeah.
We gotta give ourselves a breathing space.
Breathing space, yeah.
Can you imagine that? We don't even give ourselves a breathing space to just. All right. So all this 1-2 breathe in and out is already a short breathing space.
Yes.
Can I have more of that? Let's say when I go to the park, in the evening.
Yeah.
All right. Or as you mentioned just now, that kind of we call that hack, right? Can I have a digital clock or just a normal clock? Or can I have a digital free day? Which day is appropriate
I'm trying
to you?
to agree, but I feel like, can I do it?
Yeah, is
Can I
it
do
practical or not, right?
Yeah.
Right? Is it practical or not?
Yeah.
So I combine with my hiking or my running. So that's why I switch it off and I go for my running. I go for my, you cannot reach me during the time. That's a free day.
Space.
No space, breathing space.
Boundaries.
This is how we create the boundaries, mental boundaries, In the old days, our ancestors, they don't have all these problems, because, there's no internet, no light, Nighttime, everybody sleep, Wake up, you go and hunt, you go and hunt, you go and look for fruits or vegetables and all that, At night, you go have a campfire, and after that, everybody go to sleep, shut down, all right? But only this kind of digital thing comes in maybe for the 30 years. 30 years, all right? And before that, for a few hundred years, human beings are not used to this,
Yes.
And we only have this for 30. So we have to consciously, or we call it deliberately, aware what's going on so that I can create the kind of boundaries, a mental boundary to say, okay, time for myself, time for with people around me, with myself, what's going on, all right? Before I get overwhelmed again, tertimbun kan? Tertimbun, yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Tertimbun, overwhelmed with all the information. And a lot of time we cannot do anything.
True.
Right? All the information that we know, what can you do? You know, all the social media, what can you do?
Agree.
You know, so even there, I will be very deliberately focused on news that is inspiring. You know, there's so many news, and a lot of news sometimes is, you know, not very good.
It's
news.
very draining.
Very draining, and sometimes also you feel helpless. You know, the war here, war there. You know, what can you do?
It's okay to keep up to date with what's going on in the world, but you feel like it's too much for you,
Correct.
then just stop it.
So all this thing information, you know, okay, all right, but you know, how does it impact me? How do I feel after that? Or maybe can I switch to a little bit more inspiring kind of stories or news? You know, saving a cat or strangers helping each other and all that. I think that's what in Malaysia. I think in few of the video clip, you know, sharing those.
Yes.
A bit more
So positive.
Yeah, heartwarming, you
Heartwarming,
know,
positive.
kindness. Being aware of what's going on and come back to myself, breathe, think space. That's where I conserve my energy. All right. Otherwise, I'm just focusing outside, and my energy all go there. Remember, where we focus is where our energy goes. If we focus on ourselves, the energy comes back to us.
Correct.
When we focus on all these external news and all that, all our energy goes there.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So training, being aware what's going on in me, being aware, focusing back on myself, means it's conserving energy.
Okay, Mr. Koh, for somebody that is watching our discussion for today, let's say he or she is the person that facing the issue that we do talk about today, what is your one advice or one alternative that you may share with them so that it could help them in a way?
In Malaysia or Asia, collective society, we care for everybody.
Yes.
All right. But sometimes we just forget about one person, one of the most important person. Ourselves. All right, ourselves. So when you say ourselves means what? Means what? When ourselves means what? Maybe just start from one thing. Focus back. Pause. Breathe. And check. How do I feel today?
Correct.
Maybe I need some rest. Maybe I need some space. All right. And a lot of time when we are tired, we don't even allow ourselves to feel tired. What does that mean? I need to rest. I need to take a break. And what we call ourselves, I'm lazy. I'm wasting my time. I'm not productive. You know. So we judge ourselves with a lot of negative. Judgment on ourselves when we are tired. What we need maybe is just a place to rest, to breathe, to rest, to sleep. You know, and maybe we need that first.
Yeah, I think the most important thing what Mr. Koh tried to explain to us is put everything aside, focus on yourself, even at least 5 to 10 minutes per day.
Correct.
You know, put everything aside, switch off your phone. You're staying on the level 31st, go down to the ground floor, take the fresh air.
Go outside,
go outside to walk at least 5 to 10 minutes per day.
Let's start with that.
Let's start with that.
Yeah. Let's start with that.
All right, I do believe that's all we have for today. Thank you so much, Mr. Koh. It's our honor to have you join us today. I do believe that's all we have for our topic for today, which is mindfulness in digital era. Thank you once again to all of you tuning in for another episode in our series of Anak-Anak Malaysia 2025, which is proudly brought to you by EcoWorld. Remember, sentiasa jaga kesihatan diri dan juga keluarga. Right here at EcoWorld, we would like to wish you Happy Merdeka and Selamat Hari Malaysia. Until we see you again, bye!